Hey guys, a warm welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing my honest experience with the Blueair Blue Pure 311 IMAX air purifier, and I've been using this in my room and living space for a while now, so this is not just specs talk, this is how it actually performs in real life. If you're dealing with dust, allergies, pet hair, or just Kathmandu level air chaos, this might be something you'll want to pay attention to. So first off, what makes this purifier stand out is that it's built for medium to large rooms and claims to clean up to 1,858 square feet in 1 hour. Now that sounds like marketing exaggeration at first, but in practice, the air circulation is genuinely strong. Within about 15 to 20 minutes of turning it on in a closed room, you can actually feel the difference. The air feels lighter, less stuffy, and if you've been outside and come back into a dusty room, it clears that heavy feeling pretty quickly. The core technology here is something called HEPASilent, which basically combines mechanical filtration with electrostatic charging. In normal human terms, it means it traps very small particles like dust, pollen, smoke, and even some airborne allergens more efficiently while staying quieter than traditional HEPA purifiers. And honestly, the quietness is one of the best parts. On low or auto mode, you barely hear it. It's the kind of device you can leave running while sleeping and not feel like you're next to a jet engine. The design is also surprisingly clean and minimal. It doesn't scream machine in your room. It looks more like a modern home appliance with a fabric pre-filter that wraps around the body. That outer filter actually catches larger particles like dust and pet hair before they even reach the main filter, which helps extend the life of the internal system. Plus, you can remove and wash or replace that fabric cover, so maintenance doesn't feel like a nightmare. Now let's talk about smart features because this is not just a plug-and-play box. It connects to an app, which lets you monitor air quality in real time. You get data like PM 2.5 levels, which basically tells you how polluted your air is at a microscopic level. The purifier also adjusts itself automatically based on the air quality, so if things get worse, it ramps up, and when the air is clean, it slows down to save energy. That auto mode actually works well, it's not just a gimmick. Performance-wise, this thing really shines if you have allergies or pets. I've noticed less dust settling on surfaces and fewer sneezing fits, especially in the mornings. If you cook a lot or there's smoke or strong smells, it does a decent job of reducing that too, although don't expect it to completely erase heavy cooking odors instantly. It helps, but it's not magic. Another big plus is energy efficiency. Even when running for long hours, it doesn't feel like it's draining power aggressively. That matters if you plan to keep it on most of the day, which is honestly how these devices work best. Air purifiers aren't something you switch on for 10 minutes and expect miracles. You let them run consistently, and this one is built for that kind of usage. Of course, it's not perfect because nothing is. Replacement filters can be a bit expensive, and you'll eventually need to change them depending on usage and air quality. Also, while it's great for medium to large rooms, if you put it in a huge open space, don't expect it to perform like an industrial system. It's powerful, but it still has its limits. Another thing worth mentioning is that while the app is useful, sometimes people just want a simple device. If you're not into smart controls, you might feel like you're not using its full potential. But even without the app, the physical controls on the unit are simple enough to use. Overall, this air purifier feels like a premium, reliable option for anyone serious about improving indoor air quality. It's quiet, efficient, smart, and actually makes a noticeable difference over time. Whether it's dust, pet dander, or just general pollution, it handles most everyday air issues really well without being annoying to live with. If you want to check the current price, click the link below for the best price. It's definitely an investment, but if clean air matters to you, especially in a city environment, it's one of those things that you start appreciating more the longer you use it. That's my honest take on the Blueair Blue Pure 311 IMAX. It's one of those products that doesn't look flashy in action, but quietly does its job in the background and makes your space feel better without you constantly noticing it, which is kind of the whole point.